Isabel, can you tell me about this position that you're advertising?
I certainly can, David. It's the Risk and Compliance Manager. It's a really exciting role in a company that you could describe as born in New Zealand, and it's expanded offshore since then. Now, it has grown like topsy over time, and if you are a Risk and Compliance Manager or you're working in that area now, you'll understand the kinds of risks that creates, that kind of growth creates. So a few years ago they decided that they would need to manage processes and risks, and that's why this role is important to the organisation. And the role's only vacant because the incumbent has moved up in the organisation. So that shows you that progression will be available to you as well should you join this team. And ideally, you will have financial services experience so you understand the risks and the compliance issues in this industry.
That sounds interesting. What's good about working at the organization?
Well, as you can imagine, from what I've told you already, it is a busy environment and a profit-driven organisation. So that provides a certain amount of buzz. You certainly won't be bored here. And you have two people reporting to you, so your leadership skills will come into play. And by the way, your team is likely to grow. So that's another exciting aspect of this role. And though this is an Australasian role, you yourself will be based here in Wellington, and you're with a good team who care about what they are doing.
What experience would the candidate need?
Well, first of all, you will come from a risk management background, but in addition to that, internal audit will be part of your skill set, because then you understand how controls and managing controls and processes is important in reducing risk. You will have touched on financial services in some way. There could be several different ways in which your career path could have enabled this. So you will appreciate the background to this job. If you come from something like an education health sector and you haven't been involved in finances, it would be quite a big step. You'll be a resilient kind of person because there are times in this organisation where you need to change and turn on a dime, as they say, and it just depends on what's going on that day. So your day may start out ordered and it might change. You'll be able to demonstrate leadership skills, and that will be an important factor in your success or otherwise in gaining this position. And ideally you'll have knowledge of the Australian and New Zealand regulatory environment and in the financial sector. So things like GS 007 and the AAF 01/06 codes. So that sort of gives you a little bit of a feeling for the experience we're looking for.
Isabel, how do I end up contacting you about this position?
Well, David, you would send me an email, perhaps through isabel@searchworks.co.nz, and Isabel's spelled Scottish way, so it's ISOBEL, so that's isabel@searchworks.co.nz, or you could go into our website, searchworks.co.nz, and go to contact us, and you can send some information through that way, or you can contact me on Wellington 9133 700, or my mobile 0275 470 205.
Isabel, thank you very much.
You're welcome.